Welcome back to the Law Show Extra. I'm answering legal questions right now from thelawshow.com. Tune into thelawshow.com and click on the Watch Live link, and you'll see yours truly answering legal questions right here. And right now, if you have a legal question, call us at 855-529-7469. That's 855-LAW-SHOW. We're going to talk to Sean now. Sean, welcome to the Law Show. Sean,
Hi.
welcome to the Law Show.
Yes, I was explaining that my daughter was a college student a couple years ago, and she was placed in a college apartment building, and they put a roommate in with her knowing that she was a drug addict.
Okay.
And they would not move her, so subsequently I had to move her out. I was willing to let it go, but they sued us for the whole year of rent.
Okay.
That's really not my problem. What happened was it's still pending in court right now, and we filed a countersuit. And the attorney who represents the apartment complex went ahead and went to the clerk's office and filed that our bank accounts, both of our accounts, be frozen. Now, it's still pending in court. Even if they were to win, it would be like $15,000. Well, Chase Bank went ahead and froze both of our accounts, overdrafting them $36,000 apiece.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's 15 times what was in there. It shows overdraft on each of our accounts. Our checks are bouncing. I've already gotten 2 cancellations on credit cards. A school loan.
Did
canceled.
you talk to your lawyers?
My real problem is this. Chase Bank took this letter from this attorney. It's not signed by him. There was no citation or notice of citation. He did not comply with certain rules requiring the attorney to certification of the notice. He didn't put the amount of the judgment, the date of the judgment, the number of the case, or provide a copy of the judgment. He did not. He doesn't even sign the papers. It's simply.
Well, what is your lawyer? Do you have a lawyer now?
I do not have a lawyer on this Chase case.
But do you have a lawyer on the other case?
No, I don't. This just came about. Chase basically says that I need a judge to release it. I told them, well, you don't need a judge's signature to freeze it, but you need a judge to release it. But I told them under Illinois law that there's nothing on it but Dorothy Brown's stamp. That's it. It doesn't even say who's collecting the money, anything.
Right.
And they won't release it.
Do you have a judgment against you already?
Do they have a judgment against me?
Yeah.
No.
This is really highly unusual. What I would recommend is that you get in to see us immediately so we can file something right away to get that released. What county are you in?
I'm sorry. She lives in Cook. She goes to DePaul.
Okay, what county do you live in?
I live in Crown Point, Indiana.
Okay, and is that where the accounts are that are frozen?
Hers is in Illinois. Mine's in Indiana. And
where is the lawsuit? Where is the lawsuit
I'm not
filed?
Quite sure.
Where is the lawsuit filed on behalf of
Cook County?
Cook County. All right. So what we need to do is we need to get into court with a motion to unfreeze those assets right away. Okay. It's unreasonable for them to ask for more than you could possibly ever be entitled to or required to pay. But there's something else going on here that I don't know about, because normally you can't freeze assets unless you have a judgment. And if they don't have a judgment, my guess is that they've got some significant trouble. So
that's what I told them.
Can you send me an email?
Not signed by anyone. It doesn't even have the court case on it.
Can you send me an email with your contact information? Because we need to get on top of this weekend to release your money, okay?
Do you know why we need to release it? My daughter is going through a credit check next week for a high-security job, and she may lose it because of this.
Well, that's why we need to get in touch with you this weekend. So after I'm done answering calls on the Law Show Extra, I will call you and see if I can conference my associate in to help you out, okay?
Okay.
I want you to send me an email with your contact information to questions@thelawshow.com, okay?
questions at thelawshow.com.
Yep. And thanks for
And just
calling.
say I just spoke to you.
Yeah, I'm going to be back I'll be on the phone with you in an hour.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Bye.
We're going to continue answering all your legal questions on the Law Show Extra at thelawshow.com. All you have to do is call 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. We're going to talk to Ursula. Ursula, you're welcome to the Law Show.
Yes, hello.
Hi, what can I do for you?
I already told you the summary of my...
No, you didn't talk to me. You talked to Kevin.
Shall I repeat it?
Yes, repeat what your question is.
Yes, I have a judgment
Okay.
in a personal injury
Okay.
Since 1998, and I wonder if the statute of limitation ran out because nobody can find the responsible party.
A judgment is only good for so long, and I don't remember the number of years it's good in Illinois. Is it an Illinois judgment?
It is.
And how much is it?
Oh, it's around $30,000.
Why don't you email me your contact information, and I'll email you an answer as to whether or not it's still good, okay?
I don't have an email address.
Okay. I think you gave Kevin your phone number, right? Can you?
No.
I'm going to put you on hold. I want you to give Kevin your phone number, and we'll get back with you with an answer this week, all right?
Thank you.
Thanks. We're going to continue answering all your questions at the Law Show Extra. We're going to talk to Ronald. Ronald.
Hello.
Hi. You've been on the phone a long time. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, thank you. I attempted to start telephone service with a telephone company on the 4th of February.
Okay.
That's when I placed my order. The stuff was sent through the mail. There was also an internet modem coming, too. There were two services.
Okay.
The stuff didn't arrive until Wednesday of the following week.
Hello? Ronald?
Day after day.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
Go ahead.
And it never, ever did work, and nobody had any solution or offered anything of the sort. And in my literature, I noticed I had 14 days to cancel out.
Okay.
Without penalty.
And did you?
Well, yes, I did. But
Good.
I also questioned, didn't I get any break in the time because the service actually never started, and I never got the stuff until the following Wednesday, 5 days later.
Well, you should write a letter. You should write a letter and complain about that. But this is one of the kinds of situations that I talk about in the show where it's really not practical to get a lawyer involved or to spend much of your time or energy on it. I bet it's not more than about $100, is it? It's probably even less.
It's no, they sent me a bill out for $374 stating that I hadn't met the 14-day deadline because my number was not ported back to AT&T until the 20th.
Ronald?
16th. Yes, hello.
Okay. So listen, this is one of those situations where the amount of money involved is really not worth it. Why don't you contact Lisa Madigan, the Attorney General of Illinois, who's a great Attorney General, and direct it to the Consumer Protection Division and see what they say about it. Otherwise, it's not worth getting a lawyer involved, okay?
I see. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you for calling, and thank you for listening. It's listeners like you that really help us out.
Well, I appreciate what you do for the people on the show. Thank you.
Thanks. We're going to continue answering all your legal questions.
Okay.
Right now, we're going to talk to Mike. Mike, welcome to the Law Show.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
My question is, my family pet, small dog, bit one of my daughter's friends.
Okay.
And the insurance company says now that we have to get rid of the dog, and I understand that. My options are to put it to sleep or give it to a rescue organization.
Right.
My concern is if I give it to a rescue organization and it bites somebody again, will that legally follow and come back to me?
No.
No, okay.
No. But you want to make sure and get a receipt for the dog. In other words, get something in writing saying that as of this date, the dog was no longer yours. Okay? Are you there? Mike? Mike, are
Hello?
you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Mike?
Hello?
Can you say hello?
Hello?
Okay. Listen, you want to get a paper saying that the dog was turned over on a particular date,
Okay.
and keep that on file.
Okay.
Thanks for calling the Law Show. We're going
Thank
to
you.
talk to
All
Matthew
right.
now. Matthew, welcome to the Law Show.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering. I had a auto accident, and the person was found guilty of going through a red light.
Okay.
And I tried to get the insurance company, Safeway, to pay for my car, and also I had to take my wife to emergency.
Okay.
And I went through the Department of Illinois Insurance Company, and the Department of Insurance, and went through them trying to get them, and they just won't pay. Even the woman was found guilty of going through a red light, and I was wondering what else can I do?
Well, you can sue them. What was
Just
your
settle.
what was your wife's injury?
Just bruises, but she is disabled, so I couldn't take a chance, so I had to go to the emergencies. She was found they took x-rays and that, just bruises, nothing, critical.
Yeah, I think you have to take them to small claims court, and I would encourage you to do that. And the small claims court is really the people's court. That's where people can go and make sure that things are done correctly. And the insurance company is just banking that you're not going to do that. You're just going to walk away. But don't walk away.
Yeah, if they sent a letter stating when they find out what happened that they would reopen my claim.
Okay,
now,
well, I don't think you should. I don't think you should wait for that.
How can they do? How can they get away with that? I don't understand it.
Because they can just do whatever they want. They're the big guy in the block. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to go to your local small claims court and file a small claim complaint against them. Okay, and the judge is going to hook you up.
Well, this is they would charge thousands of dollars the emergency room.
How many thousands of dollars?
It's about 4 or 5.
All right. If you want, why don't you do this? That exceeds the small claim jurisdiction. Why don't you?
Yeah.
Do you have an email? Can you email?
No.
Okay. Do we have your phone number? Did you give Kevin your phone number? All right. Okay. I want you to. Hey, Matthew, I want you to hold. Okay. Kevin's going to get your phone number. I'm going to have Brian Russell call you back, and we'll see if we can help you out. All right.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're going to talk to Dave now. Dave, welcome to the Law Show.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, I'll get to just the main points. Back in May of last year, had a little disagreement with a neighbor. He doesn't like to walk his dog on a leash. Only one in the neighborhood that does that, so we had words over it, and we kind of came nose to nose, and he knocked me on my fanny.
Okay.
So I called the police. Police came out, took a report, and the information on the report is false. I could prove that. Now, this fellow is a fairly high-ranking person on the fire department.
Oh.
His brother, the two brothers that are fairly high-ranking on the police department. To me, it looks like
inside job. You're going to get hometowned.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So now I could prove that this information on the police report is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I reported this incident to the IAD, and they told me the investigation might take as long as 6 months. Well, it's been 10 months now.
Yep.
And I didn't know where to turn with this thing. I just want justice. What would you do if you were me?
You know, I'd probably try to figure out a way to let it go because the cards are stacked against you. If you want to pursue it from a tort standpoint and try to collect some money for some damages, that's even going to be difficult because you don't really have any continuing injury problems. It's a difficult situation, and it's something that sometimes comes up, and there's really nothing I can advise you on in terms of how how to fix it. It's just it's a horrible situation because you got people that are dirty. They're dirty cops and they're dirty firemen, and they're protecting their own, and it's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Well, what about the false statement on the? As I said, I have a witness that observed this entire thing.
Well, if you can get a witness to say in writing under a sworn signature that this happened differently, then maybe you can get somewhere with that. The other thing I was going to tell you is if you'd like to retain our office to help you out on this, we can help you out on this, but you're going to have to pay hourly in order to get it done, and I'm not sure it's worth your time. The other thing you got to remember is that let's say you're ultimately successful on this, right? If this guy is good enough friends with the local police and fire department, are you going to start getting harassed about, traffic tickets and lights out on your car and a garbage can just in the wrong place? You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I think this should be exposed. I don't think I should run and hide.
Okay, I'm not saying you should run and hide. I'm just saying get ready for the consequences, okay? If you want to retain our office to help you with this, I'd be happy to do that. Just call us on Monday. Do you have an email?
No, I'm in between computers. But once again, this would be were my civil rights compromised, sir?
I think they may have been, yes.
Statement?
I think they may have been. And you have lots of issues that can be followed up on. And what I'm asking you to do is let us get in touch with you on Monday. I want you to. Do we have your phone number to call you back?
No, you don't.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold. Give your phone number to Kevin. All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Hold on.
Great.
Now, we're going to talk to Butch.
Okay.
Butch, welcome to the Law Show again.
Hello. I dropped a call.
That's okay. What can I do for you?
Getting back to the situation where my brother was a signer on the credit card.
Yeah. When you say he was a signer, does that mean he's a signer or is he an authorized user?
Authorized user.
Okay, well, then he shouldn't have been responsible for those debts.
That's what I expected. Or suspected, I should say.
What right did he have to pay that life insurance money? Was that his life insurance money or was that somebody else's?
That was all three of ours.
And how much did he pay?
Total of $25,000 on the 4 cards.
And out of that, you would have gotten about $8?
Approximately, yes.
Well, I think he owes you $8,000, and I think he owes your brothers and sisters. What do you have? 3 siblings?
Yes, there was 3. The house was paid for, and it was put into land trust.
Okay, I think he owes.
Okay, for all 3.
I think he owes 2/3 of that $25,000. He can do with it what he wants, with his portion, but he can't use your portion to pay a debt that's not a debt required to be paid. If you and your other sibling want to get together and pursue this, we're happy to help you. We would have to charge you hourly to do it. What's that?
That's the thing. I'm the odd man out.
What?
I'm the odd man out. My brother tells my sister what to do, and she's his puppet, and they didn't even want to get a probate attorney because ownership was on everything.
Right. Well, I think there's some things that you could do here if you want to pursue it. So if you want to do that, you can call us on Monday at 855 Law Show. Okay?
Okay.
This is the end of the Law Show Extra. I want to thank everybody for listening to the Law Show. I'm attorney Brian Dailey, broadcasting live from high atop the Law Show studios in the Windy City, Chicago on 890 AM WLS and at 11 a.m. on thelawshow.com. Tune into the Law Show for all your legal issues and all your legal questions. Be sure to take advantage of all of our resources on thelawshow.com. We have video clips, we have audio clips, we have podcasts, we have whatever you need in order to plan your legal moves, your next legal moves. Then give us a call at 855-LAW-SHOW and we'll tie it together in a nice, tidy bow. I'm Brian Dailey. I'll see you next Saturday at 10 a.m. Have a great day.